Hello, this is eSoup, aka Specific Soup, and right now I'm checking out some ONEUS teasers. I've never been much of a teaser person, but I really like ONEUS. I've been following them for a little while. Teaser 1 and 2 are out, so I'm just going to check out both of them in this one video. Without further ado, this is called IKUK or IKUK. I don't know, maybe I'll hear it in a snippet of song in the teaser. But if not, then I'll just hear it in the actual song. Oh. Ooh! Oh my god. Okay! January 14th. So that's like 3 days from now. Okay, wait. Oh, we're going right into teaser 2. Okay, judging from the look of the video, this is exactly my speed. This is exactly my kind of video. This is exactly the kind of video that I want to see ONEUS in. So I'm very excited. This is teaser 2. Oh. Gorgeous. Okay. Oh, oh my god. I feel so silly. It's I know you know. Is that like a common thing to make it an acronym of? Like, maybe it is and I'm out of the loop, or maybe it's not. But okay, it's I know you know. It's not like IKUK. Okay, really cool vibe to the song. Obviously, it's a teaser. There's not enough information to really get a big feel for what the song is going to sound like. This is just, you know, the tiniest little snippet, but it sounds really cool, and from what I can see, the video looks amazing. Everyone looks amazing. I'm really bad at remembering people's names in bands that I listen to, so I haven't been very good at, like, remembering the members of K-pop groups. But in ONEUS, it's Soho, Kyunho, Lido. I guess everyone's like an O. But then there's Sion and I forget who else, but those, I know Soho and Lido by their face. Like, I know when I see them who it is. But I'm really bad about names and faces. So I know that most people, when they do K-pop reactions, they're like, oh my god, this person, that person. And in the future, when I do more K-pop reactions, I may or may not be able to do that, and it does not show, you know, how much I love or don't love a group. It's just my memory, and it's a lot of extra information to add on, so I just might not be able to keep up with that. That's just a random aside, because I might start uploading some more K-pop reactions. But anyway, I'm very excited. This looks awesome. This looks like absolutely a ONEUS song and video that I'm going to be so into. Hello, YouTube. An unfortunate thing has happened. I recorded my reaction to the ONEUS I Know You Know music video in full, including a whole bunch of comments during and after. Long story short, all my talking was not recorded. So this is not like a reaction. I've seen the video. I've heard the song. I cannot call this a reaction in any way, really. But since I had thoughts about the song, and since I filmed my teaser reactions and started editing them, and then this happened, I feel like I should do something. So this is kind of more of like a review, like an interactive review, I guess we'll call it. I'll just go through, play some bits, and talk about the song and what I think about it. I guess this is kind of weird, but at the same time, people do song and album reviews all the time, so what am I talking about? I wish I could have just, released my reaction that I filmed, but since I can't, I'm doing this instead. So I love the bass. The bass is so groovy. I love the white lacy outfits. I mean, on Lido, yes, obviously, but I love the sleeves on, like, the female backup dancers. I really love their outfits. I didn't, like, immediately clock this when I reacted, but I realized throughout the whole video there's this sort of, like, magician act theme. That's what's happening here. My first thought was, oh, the outfits are like those fancy server outfits if you were to go to either a fancy restaurant or like a wedding venue, the people serving food are wearing sort of like more formal outfits, and I don't know why that's the first thing I thought of about like what their outfits might be inspired by. And then I was like, wait, no, we're doing a magic act here. I love the bass. Like, the groove is so good. Okay, so one, hello, Soho abs. I wasn't really expecting that, and then I wasn't expecting, you see in certain moments that, like, the top suit tux thing that he's wearing is, like, cropped a tiny bit, so sometimes, like, you see his abs a little when he's standing up, and at first I just thought it was only when he was, like, flipped over like that, so it just, definitely distracting. Like, I should note that I got really distracted by the visuals when I was reacting to this the first time, and I actually went back and listened to the track again, and it was partially his fault. But this part of the song, there's this melody that reminds me of something that I must have heard when I was in high school or maybe even earlier. And I'm 31. I was in high school from 2007 to 2011. But again, I might have heard it before then even. But somewhere in the back of my brain, there's a song I heard that sounds like this one part. And incidentally, this is also like my absolute favorite part of the song. But it's bugging the heck out of me that I can't think of what song it's making me think of. And I hope that someone can help me out with that. Please tell me if you have any idea what it is I'm thinking of. I just... It's that la 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 la. That part is the part that's making me go, what does that sound like? It's been bugging me so much. And it sounds so good. And I love, like, this whole part. So here's my thing. I love the bassy groove. I do like this part, I guess, which is the chorus or the beginning of the chorus where they're actually doing the I know you know thing. But this kind of overall, in a song that I overall really liked, it's kind of my least favorite part of the song. And I don't know what's been happening lately. There were like a couple other K-pop songs where I was like, ooh, I really, really like this. And then at the start of the chorus, I didn't like what they did at the beginning of the chorus. Like, it was sort of not as big and epic as I thought it would be, sort of anticlimactic. So unfortunately, the I know you know part of the song is kind of the part that I like the least, but that is to say, I like it. I like the whole song. I like everything in the whole song. I just like all the other parts better than this part. So that's, I don't know. I don't know if I'm the only one who feels that way. There is some processing on the vocals, but it's not really that. It's just like the melody and the vibe of it, I guess. But see, once we go into the coming closer and like all of that, I'm back in. I'm back to like fully feeling it. I'm back to just being like, yeah, this is awesome. So I don't know, it's weird. So was that Soho singing the "Coming Closer" part? Because I really like those almost whiny vocals, or I don't know what else to call it, like, not in a bad way at all. Like, I really like that tone of voice that he had. I think that was Soho singing that part. One, am I saying his name right? Two, because I can't even freaking remember the band members of any group anyway, I'm rarely one to be like, oh, my bias. Like, I'm not really, I don't know. I don't normally pick like a favorite. I mean, it's kind of hard for me to do. Usually I have more than one, but like in this group, I guess I would have to say Soho is my bias. Like, I don't know. It sounds so weird to me. I don't know why. I just like have to appreciate the outfits, like of the backup dancers too. And the male backup dancers are also wearing something. It's hard to see because it's black, but their black suit tops have some like frilly stuff as well. It's really cool. Oh. I love the hair extensions so much. I love all the over and under table dancing. I freaking love the crawling. Ugh. His eye makeup is just always really good. This part is so good! Oh, and I was exclaiming over the black and red outfits. Like, when they make the switch to this color palette fully in their outfits, they're so good. And one of them is wearing, like, a fur over-the-shoulder, like, red fur something. I don't know what it's called, but oh my god. There is, oh my god. Ugh. Okay, oh, it's Soho and the fur thing, of course. Ugh. The little lacy details. More table dancing. Love that. And then we get something that I saw in the teaser, and I was like, wow, you know, just like, that's a lot of people. That's epic. This part is so cool. Okay, that line is from like a famous classical music piece. I can't figure out what it is. It's bugging me less than the other part that reminds me of something, but I know that this is a reference to some classical piece. When I first heard this in my reaction, I kind of felt like this part felt a little out of place, a little bit. But now that I think about it, I think it's pretty good. I think it's pretty solid. I think in this short amount of time, it's like grown on me a little. Because think about like a magic show and how it's all culminating in this epic moment. It kind of feels like that, like a big performance with a big reveal. And I like when we get more percussion coming in, like the doop, 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 doop. That just makes it more epic. It makes me like this part more. Again, it really is just the actual, I know, you know, I know, you know, I love you. Those lines are the only part of the song, really, that I'm like, something could be different here. Because I mostly really like it. But I like the way at the end we just like add on more instruments and more stuff to this part. Ugh. And then of course the rap part is great. Oh my gosh, and that's the end. I don't know why, I feel like I hallucinated a long dance break in this song. I think it was just me thinking of the part that, like I said, I think references a classical music piece. I, for some reason, remember that being, like, longer than it was. Anyway, I really like this song. I really like the concept and the vibes, and just visually it's really stunning. But no, I really like the song. It really is just that main chorus part that I feel like could be different. I don't know if anyone else feels the same way. I would be curious to see what people think. And this, again, is in no way me saying I dislike the song or trying to be negative. The font of the IKUK is interesting because it kind of, well, it's very pretty. I feel like it kind of vaguely evokes swords, and we see actual swords in other places. But in this, there's something kind of like hilt of sword-like about the, sorry, I forgot you can't see my mouse in my settings. But like in the first K, at the beginning of the first K, the sort of leftmost part, it looks like the hilt of a sword, and then the like first part of the sword coming out of the hilt. If that makes sense, I don't know. Yeah, I feel like it does. I feel like that was intentional. Anyway, I really liked this. I'm still really disappointed that I didn't record the audio in my original reaction footage. I just wanted to put out a version of my reaction somehow, even though you can't get the original one. You know, unless you want to watch a video of me just like gesticulating and I'm saying things and you try to read my lips, I guess. But I don't think you want that, so this is what I did instead. Those are my thoughts. Please tell me what you think. Comment, like if you liked it, subscribe if you want to subscribe, ring that bell if you actually want notifications on everything I post. That's up to you. Anyway, this is eSoup. Until next time, signing out.